When I fell off my bike, my dad hit me. You little weenies, get up.
Your goals don't count until they're hard. You won't make yourself proud unless it's hard. And it's time to start making yourself proud of your effort.
You gotta make up games, make up tricks, make up whatever you can to get to the next evolution of life.
Rise and shine, it's espresso time.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
Hey, it's Evan Carmichael, and this channel was created to help you overcome the #1 challenge that is holding you back, a lack of belief in yourself. You watch these videos because you know there's something more inside you too. You are a genius. So let's start your day off right together. Grab your coffee and sip on today's message from Dan Pena. Also, if you want to learn to have more confidence, check out my 254 series. They're free. The links to join are in the description below.
But no one does know initially, up front. You have to try. You have to swing at the plate. A kid like you, if you had to keep track of 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, what you do. All of you guys probably had bicycles with trainer wheels, right? On the little wheels on the side of the bicycle when you ride it and you didn't fall off. And then when your parents took the trainer wheels off, what happened? You fell over on your head. And what did your mother probably, maybe your father, oh, poor baby, and rub your head? When I fell off my bike, my dad hit me. You little weenies, get up. Stand up, stop crying.
Smart man.
Yeah, I mean, stand up. And now look at me. I mean, I wish love got the job done. I swear to God I do. But it doesn't. And God doesn't get the job done either. God helps those who help themselves.
Self-confidence comes from doing difficult things. From trying, failing, getting back up, and trying again a different way. Your goals don't count until they're hard. You won't make yourself proud unless it's hard. And it's time to start making yourself proud of your effort. So I'm in the process of writing a new book. And I sent the book out to 30 of my friends and friends of friends to get their feedback. And I'm on a crazy deadline with the publisher. I got it here. This is the copy. This is what I gave out to 30 different people. And they gave me all the books back on the same day. And then what I had to do was go through each copy and underline. I underlined, can you see? Kind of blurry. I underlined, anytime they underlined, I underlined. Because I wanted to see what they cared about, as well as catching typos and everything else. And I looked at that pile of books. I had 30 books I had to get through in one day. I had to basically read my own book 30 different times, make one master copy, underline it the whole day. And it stressed me out. I looked at that stack of books and said, how am I going to get through all this stuff? And then I just started taking action. I just started doing it. And here's the thing, halfway through, I started getting massive pain. My neck was really hurting me. My back was really hurting me. My neck mostly because I broke my neck in March and I'm still healing and recovering from it. And I had to spend the whole time like this, right? I got the books here on the table and I'm flipping through it and I'm doing this. And it takes a toll the whole day doing it like this. So a couple hours in, I'm having massive neck pain. It's the best, right? Like I got to get through it. This is the time. It doesn't count until it's hard. I don't want to be doing this every single day, right? If that's every day, you need to change your life, you need to change your habits. But in those rare moments, when you get the chance to push yourself, either physically, mentally, or just courage because you're afraid of doing something, that's your chance. That's your chance to show yourself what you're made of. It was painful. And at the end of the day, I got through it. I got all 30 done. I had to get a massage and my wife stood on my back and I did a Epsom salt bath and tried to relax it, and it hurt for the next couple of days more than usual. But the biggest thing was I felt great about myself because it was difficult. You want to build self-confidence? It comes from doing difficult things. If I backed down as soon as it got hard, right? 2 hours in, I did 5 books. And my neck is hurting, I can't do this. And I back down. That's the message that keeps getting repeated in my head. That's the record that plays over and over and over again. That when things get difficult, I back down. When things gets hard, I back down. As soon as it gets tough, I don't follow through. I don't want to play that record. That's not how I want to talk to myself. I want to be proud of my effort to push through. And yes, there may be some time when you hit a physical max. And yes, I'm not saying every day to put massive stress on your body so that you freak out and have to go to the hospital. I'm not saying that, but I want you to be proud of your effort. And it's in those moments where life sometimes punches you in the face that you have an opportunity to say, I'm going to prove to myself that I am strong, that I am capable, that I can handle this, and I'm going to be proud of my effort. So how can you build more confidence? I'm going to give you a 3-step process you can follow. Step number 1 is tie your self-worth to the effort. People tie their self-worth to winning and to the results. It's one of the biggest diseases in the world. I think it is. I think it's what's destroying everybody's self-confidence. You tie your self-worth to the results. You tie your self-worth to winning. You only feel good about yourself when you're winning. Why? What's wrong with winning? I love winning. Nothing wrong with winning. The problem though, when you tie your self-worth to winning, is that you only take on small things. Because you're only going to take on things that you have a fairly high chance of winning at. Because you don't want to hate yourself. So you're not going to take on the massive, impossible, crazy things because you have a very low chance of winning at that thing. And so you play small for life. That's most people. They stay inside their comfort zone. They play small for life because they tie their self-worth to winning. Because as long as you're doing something you know how to do, you're likely going to win. Great. Keep doing that. And then you actually hate your life because you're just photocopying the same day over and over and over again. The trick is to flip how you get your self-worth. You flip your self-worth so that you tie it to the effort that you're putting in. Are you proud of your effort? Even if you don't get results. Are you proud of the effort that you put in? Even if I couldn't finish the book, right? Even if I couldn't go through all 30 copies. Even if at some point my body just gave out on me and I couldn't go forward. Like this is it. I got through 5 books and I'm done. Like it's my physical max. I'd be proud of my effort. You might look at the results and say, you suck, you only did 5 out of 30. I'm saying I'm amazing because I tried my hardest. My hardest, I'm at my limit. I physically can't keep going, I'm done. That's how you get your self-worth. And if you tie your self-worth to the effort, you'll actually fail a lot more than you'll win. You'll fail a lot more than you'll win. But net, you're gonna win more than most people. Because now you're failing at bigger things and then you start winning at much bigger things. You need to learn to tie your self-worth to the effort and praise yourself every time you are proud of it. Number 2 is expect to suck at the beginning. Here's another reason why people don't start. Because they expect to be great. You expect your first video to be great. You expect your first book to be great. You expect the first time you do the next thing to be great. Why do you think you're going to be great? It's the first time you're doing it. The first time you do anything, you need to expect to suck. It does not mean that you suck as a human. Again, it's where do you get your self-worth from? From winning? Then you feel that you suck as a human if you go out and you suck at the beginning. It's that you were willing to try, right? You're supposed to suck at the beginning. If you're trying anything worth doing, you're supposed to suck at the beginning. Your first video should suck. If your first video does not suck, you should have started 4 years ago. If you're great at the beginning, whatever you try to do, if you're amazing the first time out, I'm pissed at you because you should have done it 4 years ago. You were ready 4 years ago to start, and now you've wasted all this time. Expect to suck at the beginning. It's natural, it's okay, it's normal, it's part of the process. And if you expect to suck at the start, then it relieves the burden, it relieves the stress. Because now you can go out and fail. You're giving yourself permission to not be good at the start. But if every day you wake up and you're proud of your effort, I guarantee you're gonna get good. And step number 3 is ask yourself, what would the most bold version of you do? This is a question I asked somebody on my team when he was struggling to make a decision. I said, what would the most bold version of you do? It just came out. We're sitting in a coffee shop. Should I do this or do this? I'm like, I don't know. What would the most bold version of you do? And it triggered a light bulb for him. He's like, I love that. I would do this. And it just gave him the absolute clarity that he needed to go for it. And so ask yourself that question. You're struggling right now. You're trying to figure out which path to go down. What would the most bold version of you do? That is the right path. And your head is talking you down from doing it because your head only understands logic and the world that exists. Where your heart, your boldness can create something new. The decisions you make when you're feeling bold are the right ones for you. What would the most bold version of you do? Then go start doing it, expect to suck, and be proud of your effort. Now I've got a really special bonus clip that I think you're going to enjoy. But before that, question of the day, I want to know what would the most bold version of you do? Let me know. Let Believe Nation know. Put it down in the comments below. And if you're liking this video and you're going to take some action after watching it, give me a hashtag Believe in the comments too.
There's energy all around us, but we think that we have to have it has to come externally a lot of times. We gotta have like a TV in front of us, watch somebody, listen to a podcast, listen to a great music. A lot of times in life it's quiet. And those are the times when you want to run and hide. You gotta be able to find energy. You gotta make up games, make up tricks, make up whatever you can to get to the next evolution of life. So taking souls is just another way. It's not about hurting the person you're against. It's about finding a tactical advantage in every situation you physically can to get to the next. You're trying to inch further to the goal line. And you don't want to go.
And what is that goal line? The
goal line is whatever it is for you. For me, I want to get through Hell Week. And I want to get through Hell Week with my head up high, being strong. I don't know what the goal line is for everybody. My goal line has been very different for most people. But you're trying to find energy and strength to stay in the fight, to continue on until you get that second wind. The second wind is coming, whatever the second wind may be for you. It's coming. But what happens is we get so stressed out that the end is so far away that we just can't find another foothold or another handhold, so we jump off the cliff and we just fall.
If you want to know why Dan Pena thinks people lose, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
Why are all these guys that changed the world got one thing in common? They're tough as nails.